Isoelectric focusing. Definition. Isoelectric focusing is an electrophoretic technique that separates amphoteric molecules, especially proteins, based on their isoelectric point. Isoelectric point is a pH at which the molecule carries no net charge. The principle of isoelectric focusing is that each protein has a unique isoelectric point. In an electric field and a pH gradient, proteins migrate until they reach the pH equivalent to isoelectric point or isoelectric pH. At this point, the protein has zero net charge and it stops moving. This focusing creates sharp and distinct bands. The key point that is to be remembered is that migration stops at isoelectric point because the protein is electrically neutral and no longer experiences an electrostatic force. So how does an isoelectric focusing works? A pH gradient is established in a gel using special chemicals called ampholytes. Proteins are loaded into the gel, an electric current is applied and proteins migrate through the gel. If they are positively charged, that means pH is negative, pH is less than isoelectric point, they move towards cathode, which is negatively charged. If they are negatively charged, the proteins are negatively charged, so the pH is more than isoelectric point, they move towards anode. Right? Migration stops when they reach their isoelectric point. Gel and the medium. It is usually performed on polyacrylamide or across gels containing ampholytes that form a stable pH gradient. It can be done in tube gels or immobilized pH gradient strips. So, applications of isoelectric focusing includes protein separation, especially proteins with similar sizes but different isoelectric point. Diagnosis, like in HB variants in thalassemia, sickle cell disease, it is widely used in proteomics. First step in 2D gel electrophoresis. It is useful in characterizing isoelectric point, that is determination of the isoelectric point of purified proteins, and isoenzyme analysis, that is differentiation of enzyme isoforms. This table shows the comparison with SDS page. The thing to be remembered is that isoelectric focusing is the most accurate method to separate proteins with very small differences in isoelectric point. It is used as a first step in 2D page, followed by SDS page for high resolution protein analysis. Clinical example is like HB electrophoresis. Isoelectric focusing can distinguish HBA, HBS, HBCE based on their different isoelectric point. It is useful in diagnosing sickle cell anemia, thalassemia and other hemoglobinopathies. Thank you.